Welcome to the Game Aces. This is SithJaeger. And today we're doing another live stream event. So if you want to watch, tune in, or if you want to join, log in to AA on those devices and meet me in the public chat. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go over to our public chat and let everybody know that we are now live streaming. Hi, Vaya. And that was pretty quick. I'm live streaming. And what we're going to do this time is what we did last week and what I'm probably going to do every week. We're going to start off at Tier 1 and go to Tier 6 and then switch over to Modern. Hey, 91. Appreciate you guys joining in. We start Tier 1 and, and go up. Bit of a misspell there. Alright, so we're going to switch over to a Tier 1 tank. And we're going to try to use the B2. Not the best tank, but we're going to see what we're going to do. Alright. Starting Tier 1 and going up. Damien, what's up? From there. Alright, so we're going to do a countdown. Okay, so we're going to do a low tier countdown in. Oh man, your tablet broke. 3. Looks like we got a lot of players on. So we're going to see how we can do in the B2. 2. 1. Go. I got to silence that right away or else the YouTube will cancel my audio. Alright, so it looks like we got somebody from Sword. 7th and LA in there. And we are in the B2. Looks like we are in Group B, so we're going to be facing off with Group A. Looks like we have a tough group against a Crusader and a Wolverine. Who do we have on our side? Hey, Jordan, what you doing? In Woodland? WMH2? Okay, so we don't want to go straight ahead because that's where their cover is. So we're going to switch over, and it looks like they're going to the side also. What's up, bud? All right, there should be some people right here somewhere. And we want to try to be the furthest out. Man, these guys are some heavy hitters right here. Try to see if we can flank them. All right, there goes somebody right there. Take some shots while we can, keeping an eye on, and they back off. We need to see if we can get 7th here. Good shot on 7th. That was just 1, though. Okay. I don't think... I'll wait for 7th to come up. Okay, let's try to move in a little bit. We got somebody way over here. Who the heck is that? All right, let's try to help our teammate out. Oh, no, that's not going to work. We're going to get surrounded here. It's going to be over for us quick. 3-on-3. They kind of focused on me. Let's see if our team can finish it out. Taking on the Wolverine there. I'm not sure what's happening. All right, 77. Finish him off. Move on to the next tank. 2-on-1. So the tier 3 has a lot of punch there. I've been doing good. Thanks for asking, Jordan. And that's it. Team pulled out the victory. So we were in the BT2. Let's see how we scored. Going against a lot of heavy tanks there. And we took last place. The only person we didn't beat was the bot, who scored 0. All right, so let's go back to our menu. And now we are going to move into Matthias. That is a long YouTube name. All right. We're going to go to tier 2. And I guess something is happening in the chat room. Oh, well, I left a brigade to start another brigade, but it didn't work out. I'm going to be back with Sword in a minute. So let's see here. All right. Tier 2 countdown. In. I guess somebody's picking on Sword. I don't know what the deal is. But we're going to keep playing. I don't know who that kid is, but I'll ask him to join us. No, I do not play Woot. Maybe on a bigger device, that game would be easier to play. But I've tried to play it on a phone, and I cannot stand it. That whole thing about moving behind cover and disappearing from the radar if you stay still. What is that? I mean, a tank moves behind a building, and all of a sudden, you don't know where it is anymore. I don't agree with that. So I tend to stay away from it. I tried it and could not get it done. And Jordan has an almost a. So it looks like we got 3 in on this. And you guys know which way I like to go. So we are in the tier 2, and it looks like 3 went for a little spin there. Now, this is the Valentine, and I'm doing a whopping 28 miles per hour here. And already one of our guys destroyed somebody, I guess, or maybe it was a bot. Well, good night. Maybe you can join us the next time. All right. Man, I'm getting like left behind. I feel like I'm in a mouse or KV5 or something here. All right, so we're trying to limit how we get attacked. So we're going to go around. This is my favorite way to go, regardless of which spawning point. Yeah, there was something was going on in the public chat, I guess. Probably somebody's just jealous. I'm sure his mom will tell them to go to bed soon. Okay, so let's see if we can get Drake here. Drake, man, you focusing on me? All right. So we're going to move out of the way and let our partners take on Drake. So sometimes what you want to do is people will focus on you and you can take them out. And we're going to have to back up because Drake is still trying to take us out here. So we're going to see if we can hit whoever this is right here. Man, if we can get a side shot in, we might be. Of course, we're not good enough. Finally got some help. And here comes Drake. Does us in. So we had two guys from Sword, looks like. All right. I guess they are out of the game. And that guy's sporting 468 health. Not sure who's left, but I guess that guy is gone. And then this guy is trying to capture the flag. Man, he has a long way to go to do that. But we shall see how that goes. Oh, he's camping. And there goes somebody right there. It looks like Drake. And I wonder if this guy's even going to see him. And that's it. All right. So much for the Valentine. Let's see how we did. Well, we got second place. I think we did pretty good. Not boosted. Look, 3 of our guys on our team didn't even score 100 points. So let's go back. And we will move up to Tier 3. There was not much we could do on that game. Alright. Tier 3. Alright, so let me switch and we will do... Let's see here. What is... We'll do the Panzer 3? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was supposed to have the sword tag. All right, so we're gonna do Tier 3. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see if we can do better in Tier 3. So we took second in Tier 2. We took last in the BT2. Let's see. What are we going to do this time? And then we will move up to mid. I guess they haven't accepted my invitation yet. I sent a request to join Sword, and I guess I have not been accepted. Or maybe there's something I have to do. Looks like a glitch is happening. Alright. So we are just going to back out. And we're going to try again. Alright, here we go. See if we get a connection this time. There we go. 1. 1 is the loneliest number. 2. So normally I am not able to stream right now, but my family left the house. And that gives me about an hour to hang out with you guys. So I thought we'd have some fun. Alright, we had 10, then 9, then 10. I guess somebody's trying to make up their mind. 11. Alright. So, we are in the tier 3, and we got bumped up to the high tier. So, we spawned in 1 point. And so, we want to make sure that we are behind these guys right here. If we can score higher than any of these guys, I'd say that's a win. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do. This is the perfect map to snipe on. The only thing I'm concerned about is we have a bunch of slow-moving tanks. It does look like it's a 6-on-5 battle. Is that too loud for you guys? Okay. So the team is kind of doing nothing. I guess they're kind of going this way. Alright. We have to stay with the team. We don't want to do anything solo. We're going to use them to spot for us. There goes the first tank. And we want to make sure we have a covered position. Well, you know, I found that this game is the best for mobile devices. I tried to play Woot, and the learning guide was an hour long. The how-to video. Alright, looks like somebody's coming up on our left here. And we are trying to back up. I'm trying to shoot at these guys. Oh, there he goes. And we're missing. We are trying to get in on some of these battles. Let's try to reposition our tank. Okay, there goes somebody showing himself right now. He shouldn't have done that. He's gone. Okay, we're going to pull back because it looks like the TD has his eye on us. And we're going to continue to... Well, I guess the KV-2 took him out. And that's it. We survived the match. I don't think we scored too much, though. Obama? Well, look, we did beat a tiger. Although that may have been a bot. But at least we didn't come in last place. We got 1 kill. But the big boys handled that match. So... We are going to be moving to who do I think is better, Hillary or Trump? Well, I don't think either are good. The only reason I'm voting for one over the other is because they're going to get to pick the next Supreme Court justices. And as you know, Supreme Court justices far outlast any president. All right. I have not tried Tanktastic. All right, let's see here. Tier 4. Do I have a Tier 4? One, two, three, four. Nope. That's not going to work. All right. Let's see if I have an American Tier 4. One, two, three, four. That's not going to work either. You're from Russia. Man, what time is it over there? Are you from Russia or are you in Russia? One, two, three, four. Okay. So this is what we're going to use. Tier 4. Sorry that the battles have not been exciting. You have the Russian bias. The Russian bias. It's too cold for me over there. Okay, so we are actually near the top. We're in Group B, so we're going to be facing the Achilles. Well, we're going to face all of them because we're spawning in the same point. I don't think any of these guys are... These are a bunch of bots. So what do you do when you have a bunch of bots? Well, except for the guy shooting us. You try to pick them off as soon as you can. And somebody is shooting over there already. And see if they can help out taking care of their team. You guys got to give it a second or two to let the comment register. This is like the third time I've seen your comment. Okay, so this is not a bot over there. But these should be bots over here somewhere. Man, 50 points at a time. Killing me. Okay, let's go over here for the side shot. So you see how I'm getting 76 now? When I hit. That's how you want to do your damage. Take those side shots. Man, they're doing us in quicker than we can do them in. Move out of my way, idiot. So somebody was blocking us. This idiot behind me was blocking me. Not that guy. So there's not much you can do when you have somebody blocking you. Better pull out the win. Yes, I am from USA, from Texas. Hey, Seth, how's it going? And this guy's not even aiming properly. Come on, man. You got to use your turret. Your rectal has to be in the... Yeah, it does work like a boat. And he's missing continuously. Let's see how James is doing. 3-on-1. And I don't know what this guy's doing. You're not going to be able to hit anybody like that. It's crazy. I'm telling you. Look at that. This guy's going to get taken out. Yeah, shoot at the air. I guess he's a bot. I don't know if he's a bot or not. Looks really lost. And then this guy is just camping. Jeez. Alright, so let's see who's going to win. All you got to do is aim at the tank. There you go. There you go. Pull it out for me. Guy's blocking. You want to be careful when you do that. You know, you don't want to... I mean, I don't mind people following me and kind of doing what I'm doing, but, man, do not block me. Well, I hear the Armada has gotten an upgrade, and it's a lot tougher to take down. But I don't have an Armada. I only have the Abrams. All right, where's this guy at? Can we see him? See, he's right there. Right? He's right there. Okay, how long do you think it's going to take this match to end? A minute? 2 minutes? See, now this guy is just sitting there. But, you know, if he pulls out the win, then I guess he's okay. Now, the Achilles, what the Achilles should have done is pulled back and used his extra view range. He had the building in front of him. He could have pulled out a distance and then slowly pulled back in and taken him apart. But, look at that. We got second place. And, we got even kills. We could have done a lot more, but we were blocked. Please don't do that. It upsets me. I am heading into count. I'm going to do tier 5. All right. Tier 5. Finally. Stay ready. All right. So what are we going to start out with first? Android. Because Android stuff works with everything else. Apple, you have to buy Apple headphones, Apple charging cable, you know. Plus, with Android, I can make my phone look like anything I want it to look like. All right. We're doing a tier 5. Count. You just got to press go whenever I say go in the public chat. Tier 5. Countdown in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we're bringing the Tiger 212 to the battlefield. I like the way the Armada looks, but I don't own any of the Russian line in Modern. I had to save money. People always want to know, how do I get so much money? Well, it's because I only buy certain tanks. I don't buy every single tank, although I guess I could now. For those of you who don't know, the devs are working on another game. And so the next update for this game is probably going to take a while. Alright, so it looks like we are all spawning in the same spot. We're facing a Cromwell, KV2 Tigers, KV1. Man, we got all kind of people in this battle. It should be a good battle. Let's see what we can do. I kind of tend to want to pull to the left a little bit. I mean, to the right, this way. Marge. Lisa playing on the saxophone. All right, let me move my microphone here a little bit. So it looks like somebody is kind of stretching out there a little bit. All right. Making our way around here. So it looks like Schwinn is right out at the front. And we missed. All right, finished one off. Can I get him? I don't think so. There we go. Let's see here. I got a side shot off. Get another. 6 on 4. We need to press in. Now here is where you need speed. And we have none. All right, let's see if Bushwhack comes up over this hill here. Okay, I guess he is boosting. See, normally games like this, I need a lot of concentration. Okay, see if we can get Bushwhacked now. Who's turning around here? Okay, he's obviously using boost. And we just managed to pull in behind cover. So we're going to see if we can bait him. And we pulled out the match. Outstanding. So I'm pretty sure the KV2 was boosting. He took like 300 out of my front. We managed to come away in second place. Took the top kills. And everybody did their part. Yeah, you were distracting the KV2. I was trying to distract Norm. He was focused in on me. And he got taken out. So, you know, that works. You know, when you have somebody that you know is going to back you up, you can distract and the other player can attack. But when you're playing with people that... when you're playing with people you don't know, it's hard to do that. All right, so we're going to... I don't know if I am gonna go tier 6. Yeah, that was good teamwork. That was a good match. Man, that KV2 was killing me. All right, so now we're gonna bring a little bit of speed. Hopefully we get a different map. Alrighty. Let's see here. We're gonna do a tier 5. Schwinn, what's up? Camp down in 3, 2, 1. Oops. Didn't mean to say that. Go. Alright. Damn autocorrect. Take a look at the time. I don't know how long I've been doing this. 36 minutes. There we go. There goes the panel. 4 people watching. Yay. Okay, so we're spawning at 2 points. It looks like we're going to go against a Cromwell, the Tiger 1, and the Furious, but that looks like a bot. We are in Group B, going against Group A, but then we got this big boy over here. All right. So we're going to try to pull forward just enough to see if we can take a shot at somebody here. All right, we're going to pull a little more forward as we advance over the greenie. Trying to think what this is. Oh, it's a river map. Okay, there goes. I wish I had a better vocabulary. Well, there's a bot right there. We need to make quick work of him. And the rest of the team is over here. The advance moves northwestern. There goes Assault. There goes. Don't move. Don't move. Ah, he moved. Good job. Not that I want you to do a good job because I am filming. We're going to try to take out. Anytime we have a side shot, we want to take the side shot. .41, that's it. Assault trying to come in on us. Should I try to... You know, it's really hard to flank the Tiger 1. And of course we would get... We would leave him with like half. So we were able to take him out. One left. Where's he at? There he goes. You want me to play in the KV5. All right, let's see how we did. Looks like we took top damage and top kills. 9,000 coins. That was a good game. Bushwhack performed well as always. All right, so are you guys ready to do some... Demetrio, what's up, man? I was worried about you guys in Florida. Appreciate you watching. All right, we are going to go over to low modern now. Switch it up a little bit. All right, so we're going to let the guys know. Low modern next. Say ready. All right. Is everybody doing okay over there in Florida? Let's see here. I have not bought any tanks. Gonna move it down to the Merkava. Alrighty. Let's see here. You're gonna use the Patton, alright. Little modern countdown in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pam, how's it going? Alrighty, here we go. I guess I could have started out with the Patton first, right? Since I'm moving up. And 12 already. Merc, Chieftain, AMX. Alright, so it looks like we spawned in 2 different points. We are in Group A, so we're going to face Group B, which is the Chieftain, the AMX, and the T55. Going to take a look at who we have. Leopard 1A2 and an AMX. Truck driver is with us. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was actually using this tank for a war that I missed. But, so that's why I'm boosted. Level 3 armor and heat. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can shred up some tanks here. Okay, they're moving to one spot, so we're going to try to flank them from behind. Somebody's backing up. Can I shoot through a house? I thought I could. These are supposed to be heat rounds. I thought you could shoot through houses. Well, this is a bot, so we'll take care of him. And we are going to try to run them all down. And it is very quickly. Get a rear shot in. Can we finish him? No, we did not. Somebody else did. We missed. Spot him up. You got Norm that last game. And that's it. Game's over. 2 good players on one team can make the difference. Looks like, man, I didn't think we would have gotten ace gunner or top kills, but it looked like we did. So there you go. For my boys in Florida, we took first place. Got revenge. All right, so y'all want to do another one in mid tier? I'm sorry, low tier. Okay, so like I always do, the first person to name a tank that they want me to boost, full boost, let me know, and I will use that for my final match, if I have it. So the first person to put up a tank, whatever tank it is, if I have it, I'm going to boost it. I'll give you guys a second to low modern countdown in 3, So the first tank y'all want me to, the last tank y'all want me to use. Go. All right, so let's see what we're gonna do here. Man, I am the only player here so far. That's not good. I think everybody else got sent somewhere else. So is anybody gonna name a tank? I have not seen anyone name a tank yet. The last one I saw was a KV2, and I guess I could use that one if nobody names one. Or maybe it just takes a while for the comments to come in. All right, looks like we're up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it looks like we got 12. Okay, so it looks like we're going against several players that are in brigades. Their top 3 are using T-72s. We've got a Merkava on our side. So let's see what we can do. I guess nobody's going to say thank you. Ah, she went to a Gator game and was on TV. That's awesome. Okay, so there goes our first guy. And our second. Ah, we missed. So we want to go for the real players, like that guy. Take out the real player first. We can get a rear shot in and finish him off. Of course not. Okay, somebody is shooting from right here. We sniped him. And then somebody over here. Somebody got him already. Oh, man. All right, looks like James is coming out. I see a tank is close to us. Somebody needs to finish him off. Oh, no. We misfired. Good rear shot there. Somebody else should take him out. Okay, so now we have a 5-on-2. Looks like he is pulling back. Now, we don't want him to be able to shoot at us. Man, so 3 is like fully boosted. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Alright, guys, you gotta come and help. Now, we could rush in, but we're not going to. We're going to wait for help to come. Trying to get a side shot in here. Don't let them surround you. Oh man, we missed. All right, well, we got teamed up. Is this guy gonna pick Hillary? No, it's not gonna be Hillary. Well, it looks like the guy with the biggest health took the game. Let's see how we did. Ace Gunner. Okay, so you maxed out, Chieftain. Yeah, it's gonna be Trump. So in this battle, we weren't able to win, but we scored more than 3,000 points than anybody else. We were in an unboosted tank, and I don't think any of our guys were boosted. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. So, all right, one last match. And nobody has named a tank yet. I'm still waiting for somebody to name a tank. So what we're going to do is go to the chat room. And we're going to ask if somebody... I can't see who your leopard... Oh, I don't have that. I don't have the 1A1. Okay, so we're going to pull out a maxed T30 for my last match. Oops, why did I go to modern? Head over here. Go this way. Experimentals. Here's the T30 Heavy. Alright. Spend 5,500 on heat. Get some level 3. And just for fun, we'll even give it some speed. Well, there we go. Okay. Last match for stream. High tier cat down in. 4. 3. 2. 1. Go. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Now, just because we have extra armor and speed does not mean that we can run through the battlefield here. For the last match of the day, where will it be? What will take place? Looks like we're facing a couple of parties. And we're on the coastal map. And it looks like we have Crimson with us. All right. But this looks like it's going to be a tough match. Now, who is telling me to fall back? Is somebody saying they want me to fall back? I do not know. We vote on who to let in, so what the heck? There we go. RG25. Okay, I'm not able to see any of these guys here. Man. Jeez, we're missing the action. Everybody's taking everybody else out. All right, I guess we'll have to go in. All right, so we're not in the fastest tank, and we're moving really slow, and we're trying to catch up to see how much we're going to do on these guys here, but well, that was easy. Crimson! Sorry, brother. Man, I didn't know you made it all the way around there. But we missed. That's funny. So we were like late to the party, and we got 2 kills. So that was really exciting. I'm sure that you guys were just loving that. And we came in third place off of 2 hits. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Jaeger took top spot. A Levi X with PD took second. We each got 2 kills. So the T30 uh, can do a lot of damage, but we did not want to rush in there and get taken out too quickly. Okay, so before we go, we're going to take a look at our stats. Currently, I'm ranked 649. 24 executioners. Actually, that's 2,057 because it reset. I also have 2,062 because it reset. And 15 defender badges because I don't play much in low tiers. Let's see here. What else is there? I guess that's it. Oh, my current achievement. I need, once I can read it, 814 battles to be a level 10 tank master. All right. So I hope you guys have enjoyed playing with me tonight. Until next time, SithJaeger out.